Hello, and welcome to the movie universe. I'm your host, Movie Fan. Well, just recently I saw that Watchmojo decided to do another top 10 list about Power Rangers. In this case, they're calling it Top 10 Things You Missed in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always. And I'm here to tell you that is just wrong. If you don't believe me, I will show you. But because it's Watchmojo and because I know what's probably going to happen, I'm going to have to do this as briefly as possible, so you're going to have to bear with me. I'll give you a little highlight, and I will pause and let you know why they're wrong.
Number 10. Encore for Hip Hop KIDO. Zack Taylor's return to the morphing grid came with several nostalgic callbacks. His original suit, his classic morph, and of course, his signature fighting style.
Time for Hip Hop KIDO!
Okay, that's an easy one right there. Did anyone who ever watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers miss that completely and just not think about it? I'm guessing the answer is no, because everybody who grew up with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers knows about Zack and his Hip Hop KIDO. Everybody knows that. So we didn't miss that. That was his signature move to combine hip hop, breakdancing, and of course, martial arts. So, yeah, we didn't miss that, guys. Strike one!
Number 9. Bulk and Skull Sandwiches.
Oh no! The team's about to find themselves in a monster sandwich!
Even though they never donned the spandex, it's nice that Once and Always made time for a quick check-in with Angel Grove's resident dimwits.
Yeah, we caught that, by the way. Everybody caught that. We just saw no need to really talk about it. I know even I didn't see any point in bringing it up, because Bulk and Skull, the sandwiches thing, okay, sure, it's cool to see that they're together again, sort of, but let's get real. That's nothing compared to them actually being in it. Now, if they were in it, that would be different. That would be worth talking about. But we never missed it, I can assure you. So, strike two!
Number 8. Return of the RADBUG. Who needs a teleporter when you have a flying car?
What a mess!
Okay, the RADBUG. Everybody knows the RADBUG. And even if you never heard of it, well, there was a lot of publicity for the RADBUG 2 on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Every type of social media talked about that the RADBUG is back, only it's a lot more updated and a lot cooler looking than its original counterpart. Now, if they didn't do that kind of publicity, then someone could have missed it. I'll admit that. Because, well, it wasn't shown very often. In fact, it was shown like, I don't know, maybe about 4 or 5 times in the first series. The problem is the publicity that was going on to all Power Ranger fans, all those behind-the-scenes footage and pictures being shown, including the RADBUG. Yeah, Strike three.
Number 7. Rangers from Across the Grid. Rita's return is an all-hands-on-deck situation, and that means calling in favors from more than just the former Mighty Morphin crew.
And it's not just Angel Grove, it's all over the world!
If you look closely when Alpha triggers the Bandora protocol, you'll notice he's sending the distress call to a few familiar locales. It includes Coral Harbor from Beast Morphers, Reefside from Dino Thunder, Terra Venture from Lost Galaxy.
Yeah, you think we didn't notice that, guys? You really think we didn't notice that? They said very familiar names. We knew. Come on. Give us some credit here. Strike 4.
Number 6. Harvey Garvey rests in pieces. When Rita attacks the cemetery, there's one headstone that the camera lingers on a bit more than the others. Harvey Garvey.
What? No sorry I'm late?
You'll both be sorry!
Honestly, we don't blame you if you don't recognize the name. The Motormouth talk show host only appeared in a single episode of Mighty Morphin, and on his own, he didn't bring...
Alright, I'll give you the character Harvey Garvey. I'll give you that one, because, you know, that was only one episode, and I don't think anybody really cared. So, sure, I'll let you have that one.
Number 5. A trip down Morphing Lane. Min has a lot to learn about being the Yellow Ranger, so Billy starts her training by reminiscing about Trini, including the time she conquered her fear of heights to save him.
Yeah, Every Power Ranger fan remembers that. So, yeah, how do we miss that exactly? I even acknowledged it, and I know my friend DHR talked about it too. So, strike 5.
Number 4, Rocky's rotation kick.
I beg to differ on that one. I remember that one pretty well. They were always doing some type of a rotation kick in the series. So, strike 6.
Number 3, new recruits for Space Patrol Delta. Adam and Aisha's appearance in the 30th anniversary special is gasp-worthy, and not for the reasons you would expect. Sure, it's always nice to see a few friendly faces, but the big surprise is that they're wearing SPA uniforms, also known as the predecessor to Space Patrol Delta from Power Rangers SPD.
Okay, no. Big strike 7 right there. People were talking about that like crazy for months before it even premiered. When they showed behind-the-scenes pictures and that, everybody acknowledged those SPA uniforms and tags. We knew! Come on! Seriously, does Watchmojo think we're that stupid or something? That's ridiculous. We knew! Once again, strike 7.
Number 2, Billy's sabbatical. Before Once and Always, the last we saw of Billy, he was on a different planet. When actor David Yost chose to retire from Ranger duty, the show wrote him out of Zeo by having him fall in love with an alien.
You sure you don't want to join us, Billy? You know, Sestria did say she missed you.
And just to really sell his departure, they even aged him up into an elderly man.
Oh man, we had it for a second.
I'm afraid it isn't enough. The aging process will continue at an accelerated rate.
Once and Always doesn't directly address how Billy got young again, but there is a mention of his alien lover Sestria.
Okay, we did not miss that one at all. We remember that like it was yesterday. And for the record, they did not need to mention how he got younger. Because we saw the episode. They told us how they did it. It's their alien technology plus some type of formula they had that keeps them young on their planet. Obviously, they made it work for humans. So, there you go. We knew. So, we didn't need that type of acknowledgement. We really didn't. We called that one out big time. Just about everybody talked about it. I didn't talk about it because I didn't need to. Everybody else was. That was one of the big questions that everybody was asking. Was going to be like, how did Billy get back to Earth? What about his girlfriend on the planet Aquitar? You know, what about that? Everybody was asking that question months before it came out. And they gave us a little acknowledgement there, which we were very happy with. So strike 8.
Number 1, Mighty Morphin opening Redux. There is no better way to end a reunion than with a more phenomenal reminder of where it all began. Those who stick through the final scene of Once and Always are treated to a complete recreation.
You really think that we missed that moment? You really think we didn't notice? Seriously? You seriously thought we did not notice that? Wow, Watchmojo has sunk itself to a whole new level of not doing their research here. I guess they're not really Power Ranger fans, and I've always assumed that for years. But if they were fans, they would know that we caught that in literally 0 nanoseconds here. I am not kidding. The minute we heard that theme song, the minute we saw a small glimpse, we knew. And they failed to acknowledge one key thing there. That was the Redux album done by Ron Wasserman. That is more important, because it's Ron Wasserman, the man who did the theme song and all the music for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So, strike 9! So there you have it, folks. They struck out 9 times. 10 would be the GARVEY exception, because, well, let's get real. No, I don't think anybody would really remember him too well. I know I didn't, because he was not a memorable guy. So, fair enough there. But, you know, Watchmojo, once again, they have proven how little they do their homework. Now, granted, this could be seen as more like they're talking about how awesome the show is because of that, but it says top 10 things you missed. And no Power Rangers fan would miss any of this, except for Harvey Garvey. And you know what? There was a lot of stuff that happened that could have been missed, but they missed big time. And I think I will do a small video on that. But until then, this is Movie Fan, signing off.